Hello everybody. Thursday maths with Mrs. Warburton. And we've been doing all week make equal groups, and today we're going to be doing our equal groups again with groupings. But before we begin, let's play Guess the Number. Let's play a good old-fashioned game of Guess the Number. I'm going to think of a number. I'm going to give you clues and you need to try and work out which number I'm thinking of. So, the number I'm thinking of, you ready? The number I'm thinking of is an even number. It is an even number, not an odd number, an even number. It is larger than 20, and it is 3 less than 27. An even number that's larger than 20, but is 3 less than 27. What number am I thinking of? Have you worked it out? Put 27 in your head. Count back 3. What did you get? Shout it out! 24! If you got 24, you got the point. Next one. Guess the number. Oh, this one is an odd number this time. Odd number. So it's not a multiple of 2. An odd number, smaller than 20 this time. It's 7 more than 12. What number am I thinking of? An odd number, smaller than 20, 7 more than 12. Put 12 in your head. Count on 7. You getting there? Let's try it. I'm going to put 7 in, I'm going to put 12 in my head. I'm going to hold up 7 fingers and I'm going to count on 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 is an odd number. It is smaller than 20. Did you get 19? Yay, well done. I told you it was a good game. But this is the final one. This is a tricky one. It's an even number. Even, so it's a multiple of 2. Larger than 100. It's a larger number than 100, but 99 less than 200. Told you it's tricky. What number am I thinking of? It's an that's not an even number. Ignore me. Odd number. I'm thinking of an odd number. An odd number that's larger than 100, but 99 less than 200. Any ideas? Not everyone will know. Doesn't matter if you don't get it. Give it a go if you do. I'll give you a minute to think about it. Any ideas? If you know, and you worked it out, shout it out for me. The answer is 101. Woo! 99 less than 200. So if you did 99 less than 100, 100 take away 99 is 1. But you started at 200. So 200 take away 99 is 101. Yay! And that's an odd, not an even. And it's larger than 100. So that was great. Now we're rolling. Now we're rocking and rolling. Let's start the lesson. Mr. PowerPoint, what are you saying to us today? Make equal groups. We're doing groupings. We know this already. We've done it all week. Let us begin. Now, have you got, as always, some loose parts, a jot paper, pencil, all of that kind of stuff that can help you out with the lesson? If you have, 10 out of 10. If you've not, pause me now, go and get it. See you in a minute. Brilliant. Get ready and here we go. Oh, let's move me out of the way. Hang on. I'll go there. Jobs are good. Right, we're going to whiz through these. because I feel like we're going to be quite confident at these now. So our little starter questions, complete the sentences below. Again, there's 3 questions, 1, 2, 3, and there's a diagram for each question. Question 1. Let's read through it together, see if we get it. Question 1. There are something, groups of something, apples. So we're looking at the diagram of the apples. How many groups are there? And how many are in each group? Got it? I thought so. There is, where's my mouse gone? Come here, mouse. There is 1 group here, 1 group here, and 1 group here. 1, 2, 3 groups. There are 3 groups of how many apples are in each group? 1, 2, 3. So there are 3 groups of 3 apples. Quite straightforward, that one. Let's look at number 2. This is talking about the flowers now, these flower diagrams. There are something groups of something flowers. How many groups of flowers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 groups of how many flowers are in each group? Easy. 2. 1, 2 in that group. Purple and orange in that group. Blue and purple in that one. And a purple and an orange in that one. So they've each got 2 in as well. These are all equal groups, aren't they? There are 2 flowers in each of the 4 groups. And finally, I'm going to be quiet for question 3. I want you to try and work it out all by yourself without me nattering on. Read it through, see if you can work out the answer. Have a little chatter amongst yourself or yourselves if you've got someone there with you. Can you work it out? Number 3. Okay, how many groups are there? Say it nice and clear. There are 3 groups. Brilliant. How many sweeties, how many jelly babies are in each of those 3 groups? Shout it out nice and loud so I can hear. 5 in each group. Every single group is has the same amount in. They were equally shared. 5 sweets in each group. See if Mr. PowerPoint agrees with us. Hang on. There we go. 3 apples, 3 groups, 4 groups of 2 flowers. And our final one that you did all by yourself, there were 3 groups of 5 sweets. Well done, everybody. Let's move on. Let's go learn. Hello, pears. Hang on, bear with me. Right. Pears. Pears in a bag. How many bags of pears are there? How many pears are in each bag? Interesting. Let's read it together. 15 pears are divided into groups of 5. 15 pears, there's 15 pears altogether, and they've been divided into groups of 5. There are 5 pears in each group. There are 3 groups. 1 bag, a second bag, a third bag, 3 groups, and in each of those groups there are 5 pears. So these are really important numbers here that they've pulled out from the text. Numbers that we need to know what they mean. The 15 tells us how many there are in total. Altogether, there are 15 pairs. The number 5 here tells us how many is in each group. How many pairs are in each group? And the number 3 is telling us how many groups there are. So when you're presented with a word problem, it's important that you know what the numbers are for and what they mean. And we can write this as a number sentence using that division sign that we looked at last lesson. Did we look at it last lesson? I'm not recording these in order. But we've looked at, I think it was Tuesday, we looked at this division sign, didn't we? 15 divided by 5 equals 3. When you separate the number out and break that number into 3 groups, there are 5 in each group. Now we've been given this sum up here. Let's read it out together. 10 divided by 5 equals 2. 10 divided by 5, 10 shared by 5 equals 2. So the 10, again, this is going to run through what each of those numbers actually means when we're looking at a word sentence. So it's pulled out the 10, it's pulled out the 5, and it's pulled out the 2. They're the 3 numerals in that number sentence. The 10 tells us how many is in total, how many things we started with. So if you had your loose parts in front of you and you counted out 10 of them, you've got 10 loose parts, that's the total amount that you have. That's what that number is for. Then you're sharing them by 5. So 5 tells us how many is going to be in each group. And the 2 tells us how many groups. So if you have your 10 parts in front of you and you make 5 groups, there are 2 in each group. You can try that with your loose parts if you like. Here they are. Here's a lovely class of children. It says 10 something. So in this case, it's 10 children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 children here. 10 children are divided into groups of 5. And there are 2 groups. Watch what happens. If there are 2 groups, there would be 5 children in each group. Off they go to that side, they're one group. Off they go to that side, that's another group. Another way to demonstrate. 10 children are divided into groups of 5. There are 2 groups of 5. 10 in total. This lovely girl has 12 oranges. 2 in each basket. Can you work out how many baskets she will need? How many groups will she need if she's putting 2 in each basket? So with your loose parts, pull out 12, so you've got 12 in front of you, count them carefully, and then put them into groups. So there's 2 in each group. How many groups do you have all together? Pause me and work that out for a minute and we'll see if Mr. PowerPoint agrees with you. Let's have a look. So we've found the first 2 and I think there we go. That's one group there. And then she's putting some more in that basket, putting some more in that basket, but hang on a minute, we've still got some spare oranges and we only want 2 in each group. Let's bring out another basket. There we go. So now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 groups, but there's still some more oranges that we need to sort. Let's get another basket and put 2 more in there. Okay, still some left over. 1 more basket. Is that what you got? When you had 12 items and you separated them into groups of 2, did you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups? Well done if you worked out that you needed 6 groups of 2. with your 12 items. 12 divided into groups of 2 looks like this as a number sentence. 12 divided by 2 equals 6. Pause me now and have a look at the worksheet that you've been given and work your way through questions 1 to 3. As always, read the questions carefully so you're definitely sure what it's asking you to do. Be careful of any of that special mathematical language. When you've done questions 1 to 3, come back over here to me and we'll work our way through the next bit of learning so you can do the rest of the sheets. Welcome back. Did you get on okay with questions 1 to 3? Now let's move our learning on a little bit more and have a look at this next problem. Hang on. We've got pencils here. There's some pencils and there's a number line. How many pencils can you count? Use your finger to count how many pencils there are on the screen. How many did you count? 15? Me too. And actually that makes sense with our number line, because here the number line below it goes from 0 up to 15 as well. And the numbers in between 5 and 10 looks like they're counting in fives, doesn't it? 0, 5, 10, 15. So before we've even been given a question, there is so much information we can take just from the diagrams and a number line. Right, I feel like I've got a good understanding of that. Let's see what it's asking us to do. So we're going to be I'll tell you what would be good. Get 15 of your bits out as well. If you've got some loose parts, make sure you've got 15 in front of you and we can work through this together. You've got your 15 loose parts and we're going to be separating them out. There's going to be 5 bits in each group. Now using a number line we can work out how to do that by taking away 5 from the total each time. So we've got 15 in total, take away 5. So here in the diagram we've separated off 5. That's one group. Then we're counting back another 5, take away another 5 on the number line, which takes us to 5. And again with your loose parts you can put another 5 in another group. And we're counting back that final 5, and that's been marked off on the diagram here, so you can quite clearly see the different groups we have from our number from 15. We have 1, 2, 3 different groups. There are 5 in each group because we counted back 5 each time. 15, we took away 5, so 15, take away 5, take away 5, take away 5 equals 0. You can see that on the number line. 15, take away 5, take away 5, take away 5 gets us to 0. So that can also be written as 15 divided by 5 equals 3. We took 5 away 3 times. So 15 divided by 3 gave us, divided by 5 equals 3. It gave us 3 groups, 5 in each group. 15 divided into groups of 5 is equal to 3. So that's just another way of looking at division and how you can work a division out. Here we go, another picture and another number line. Again, what can we get from this picture? Well, it's a picture of some dice. Can you count the dots in the dice? They're all equal. 1, 2. Let's look at our number line. It starts at 0 again. I've got 2, 4, 6 and 8. I think we might be counting in twos here. Here we go. Our total number of dots, of white dots here, is 8. So if we're starting at 0 and we're adding on 2 each time with our counting in 2s, 0 add 2 gets us to 2. 2 add 2 takes us to 4. 4 add 2 takes us to 6. And 6 add 2 takes us to 8. So with our numbers, we're able to group them by counting in 2s. And that's representative of these pictures up here as well. 2 add 2 add 2 add 2 equals 8. We know that. It can also be written as this. If you have 8, your total, and you divide that, you share that by 2, well, equals 4. And we have 4 groups shown in the diagram, and there are 2 in each group. 8 is made of 4 equal groups of 2. So have a look now at questions 4 and 5 on your worksheets. Let me see if I can be super duper clever and get that up. Always a bit of a hairy. That's not right. Where would it be? No, maybe I can't be that clever today. Hang on. No, we're about there. Here we go. Right. So you are now going to spend the rest of the lesson looking at questions 4 and 5. Can you hear somebody barking? Might be the postman. Right, questions 4 and 5. Have a look through those, read it carefully. It's using the learning we've just done together and applying that to these different questions. And question 6 here is a word problem by our friend Ron. Have a good go at it. I'm going to go now because Smudge is going mad and you need to get on with this. I hope it goes well. If you have any problems or questions, don't hesitate to ask your teacher on Seesaw. Bye!